Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we will be making labels. So the reason I decided to make labels, I haven't made any soap in a while, soap videos, and that's because I actually haven't made any soap since the last one that I did, which was the cheesecake one. But when I was starting to do certain things, I was really struggling with how to make labels, and I tried to ask certain people and they kind of just were like, oh yeah, I ordered them online, and I'm like, that doesn't really help me. I still don't know what I'm doing. So I thought maybe if I just make a video and show you guys, then maybe if there's anybody out there who doesn't know how to do it, this might be beneficial to you. So we're gonna do that. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go to sheetlabels.com. You should be able to see my screen here, so you should be able to see everything that I'm doing. I don't know if this is the best label website, but it's really worked out well for me. I find that they have a really good cost, and they're not like super quick, but just make sure you have enough time. Like, you don't like order the labels at the last minute and you should be okay. It takes about 2 weeks from when you order the labels to when you actually get the labels, it seems like. So the first thing we're going to do, sheetlabels.com. You're going to see this website here, if you can see. So the first thing I usually do when I go to sheetlabels.com is go to custom labels, if you can see my cursor right here, and then click sheet labels. Now what we're going to do, this is, if you already have a design, you just click upload a complete design, and then you do that. But I didn't know how to design a label myself, so that's why I didn't really know what I was doing. And as you can see, I don't have any designs in here, so that's why I was really struggling with knowing how to do it. What you're going to do here is we're going to start by, first you pick what shape you want. I usually go with rectangle because I end up with like a little rectangular soap label or whatever kind of label you're using. For this purpose, we're going to do just a 2x3, I guess, for now. You just pick, as you can see, they have a lot of different sizes, so you just pick whichever size you need. And then you could pick standard white uncoated. That's what the basic one that I always do. It's not got a glossy finish. It's the cheapest option. And if you're just trying to get some test labels out, you know, you don't want to spend a lot of money. You can get 10 labels for $10.25. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, we pick two. I'm going to just do a 2x3. And then I'm going to go and click create your design online. And then down here, I'm going to switch it to landscape because I want mine to be wider than they are tall. And then the next thing you're going to do is you want to have some kind of background color or something. So you're going to go click upload art. As you can see, I already have a bunch of stuff saved. All I did for this was go to Google, and then save an image. So like when I did this, I did watercolor red or something, or red watercolor, and then you go to images and you just kind of find one that you like. If you're just doing a watercolor splash background, you just have to make sure that it's not copyright or like that it has a watermark, because those are not allowed to use. So just find a free image. Like this does not have a image or a watermark, but it is a WebP file, so that's not going to work. It has to be saved as a JPEG image. So for something like this, see if we can get this to do PNG. I think PNG works too, or JPEG, but see, this right here has a watermark, so you can't actually use these images. See right here where it says has like words scrolling across the back. That's not legally allowed to use that one. So we're just going to use one that I already have saved. And we're just going to do, let's just do like the pumpkin one. I don't even know what labels we're designing at the moment, because I don't have anything I need to make. So we're just gonna make like a basic, I guess, soap label. I'm gonna crop this image right here because I just really want that. And then I'm gonna exit out of this, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this bigger, because if you could see these pink lines here, this is the size that your label's going to be. Anything outside this pink line is going to be cut, because that's where the end of the label is. So you want to kind of try to keep everything in these little dotted lines. I like to have my labels be completely covered, but they might shrink them down later to fit. And so for this, I'm going to go here to, I'm going to click on the image, and then I'm going to do transparency, and I'm going to do this because that's actually going to lighten this, because I just want it to be sort of a faded background for now. If you want to do borders or anything like that, you can, but that's what you got there. Right now, though, I'm going to add text. So we're just going to say luxury soy candles. So you just type that in. You can pick the color that you want. If you want to change the color of the writing, you can. If you wanted to do like an orange or something, or like a brown, you could do like a brown. You could do like a nice light orange. The problem with the different colored writings, it's if there's a background that kind of matches, it may not show up. So you have to be careful of that. But for now, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to just put it at the top, I think. And then I kind of want to shrink this image a little bit because it's a little bit too high. So that way my writing doesn't go to the background. Okay, I also want to add my logo, which I have saved in here already. I got this logo off of Etsy. So if you were having trouble figuring out how to do a logo, here we go, Mona Lisa. Open this, and then I do the same thing. If you're trying to find a logo, go to Etsy.com and just type in logos. I just went and did like a basic one that was like $9 or $10 or something. I'm going to zoom out so that I can actually get this to be visible, and then I can zoom back in, and then I don't want it to be, I don't see how it's blocking the writing. Since it's doing that, you can put it there and then send to back. Okay. It's too far back though, so I want to go, where did it go? Whoops. Grab that, bring it forward 1 so that it's above the pumpkin one, and then it'll still be behind the writing. So you could do that. That's like one option that you could do if you want to do that. You could have it kind of in the background, or you could be kind of like right here. This is not what I'm gonna like use. I'm just designing this for you guys' benefit. So there we go, luxury soy candles. There's my logo, there's the pumpkin. So then you're gonna add text, and you're gonna say, obviously this one is going to be pumpkin souffle, and have it be a little bit bigger, and there you go. So that would be a perfectly acceptable label. It's a 2x3. It'll come this size, so it'll be 2 inches wide and 3 inches, or 2 inches tall and 3 inches wide. So if you wanted to do that, that would be perfectly okay. Just like I said, just make sure this pink line is where you want to keep everything. And you can change the color of the writing. You can do a border if you want to do a border. You just do border width. You see that makes it like blue on the outside, or you do this to make it not be bordered. And then there you go. There's your standard label for, it's not super like attractive, but it's just to show you guys what to do. Then you hit continue. You can change the design name. Just type in whatever you want. This is just for your benefit, so you know what it is. I'm not going to do that though, so we're just going to wait for it. It takes a minute for it to load. And then there you go, luxury soy candles, pumpkin souffle, and then you click add to cart. Now, here's where we get to the tricky part. See how it says click to add 10 more labels for only 68 cents? Well, you can keep doing that. This is kind of like a hack to get the best deal because they don't really have like a set price. It just goes by what size the labels are and how many fit on a sheet. So what I like to do is just add, you see it's at $10.93. So, okay, so if you go to 40, it's going to jump to 34. So let's see if we could do 30. So yes, 30 is only $11.61. So I try to just keep it $11 or $12, and that's how I kind of get the cheapest price. And they do send you extra labels, so you don't have to worry about that. And then you just click secure checkout. They have free shipping over 55, but we're not doing that. So then you just do the first class mail. This is estimated delivery. It tells you the date, so if you need it sooner than that, you can actually upgrade your shipping. But obviously it's a little bit more, and estimated delivery for 2-day shipping shows that it's basically going to be the same time as regular shipping, so I wouldn't bother. But you can do all this. You type in all the information. After you've checked out, they're going to send you a proof and send it to your email. You want to have an account ready, so if you don't have an account yet, sign up for an account. Okay, so then you go, once you have it, it's saved. Everything just gets saved automatically, so you don't have to worry if you don't end up ordering it, which I did not place the order. It's still saved in here, and you can change it. It did take me a long time to figure out how to change them once they're in the cart, because you can see you can reorder. And some of them you can edit the designs, and some of them you can't. This one can be edited because I haven't ordered it yet. This one cannot because it's in my cart, and so it's just like it thinks it's been ordered already. One way to do it is you can click this little 3-dot thing and click duplicate, and then it just makes a copy of the design that you just did. So if you want to edit it, then you can edit the new one. But that's kind of a pain, so I don't really like to do it that way. Another way you can do it though is you go to the cart, and you see it's already in the cart. As long as it's in your cart, you just click up here, printed sheet labels, okay? And then you go down here to view or edit your design. So that's kind of one way to get around that. It took me a while to figure out how to do that even. And then of course you can change everything. You can do background colors, you can do whatever you want. The guidelines, this tells you all about which ones are okay, which ones are not. That's in the guideline area. And you can do shapes. You can add shapes to it if you want. So like you see, you get a little cog, and then to delete it, you just X out of it. You can do clip art, and you can get little like things for the clip art. So if you wanted to add like paw print, you could add like a paw print. So if it was like a dog label or something, you could do like a cute little thing. And then you have to click off in order to add more. So just click on any of this blank space. Then the layout, so that just shows you like which way the labels are. I just kind of ignore that because it's not really necessary. You can also order blank labels and print them yourself, and it's the same way. You see, if you click here, print, it says print from home or let us print. So if you wanted to print from your own printer and you had the labels, you could download and print the PDF, or you could download and save this at any time, and then it would print out labels. But I just I haven't printed any labels yet because this website's been really good to me. So I've just been ordering them, and they're really good. Really good. So as you can see now, it's edited based on what we added. So you can see we've edited the label without actually having to create a new one. I've noticed that I don't know if there's any way to delete the old ones, which is kind of a pain. So that's why I have like 100 101 designs. I can only delete the ones that have that option, which is the ones that haven't been ordered yet. Once they've been ordered, you can't actually delete them. So like these can be deleted, but I need them. I just copied them and changed the shape and stuff. If you want to go through and change the shape, see, this is the actual candle label that I'm probably going to go with. Pumpkin souffle, hand poured, net weight 8 ounces. You can put as much text as you want. You can put basically anything that you want to put on there, as long as it's not copyrighted or watermarked, you're good. So you see I got all the stuff, it saves it automatically, I've got everything in here. And then in order to reorder, you just go click reorder and then add it to your cart, or it adds it automatically. And you can automatically order however many you ordered the first time. You can change the amount. See, if you go up above 20, it goes to automatically the next kind of tier. See, $50, which I think is a lot for 40 labels. So that's why I tend to just do like the least amount I can do at a time, and then just go reorder for the least amount that I can do at a time. If you want to order round labels, you can do that. Custom labels, cut to size. Pre-printed. Pre-printed just means they have a design like handle with care, flammable, nut-free. Oh, that's kind of cool. So grocery labels, if you want one that's already like, if you need something that's already designed, locally grown, farm fresh, organic, buy one, get one free. Vegan. See, I could order like a vegan 1-inch circle because my soaps are all vegan. You could put a tree nut allergen on there. Soy allergen. This is just for like food. See, they have all these things that are already made. This is really cool. Okay, so there you go. I don't know if I covered everything. If you guys have any questions, just leave a comment down below and I'll see if I can answer them. And then if not, have a great day. I'll see you when it's time to make some more soap.